beautiful people. Hello again. How's everybody doing? So today's subject on the love of books is one of my favorite genres now within the fantasy series is called LitRPG. Now, LitRPG I found about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was kind of a game changer. And so what I mean, I still read fantasy, and I will read plenty more as time goes by. And I'll read some sci-fi along the way as well, watch some movies, enjoy life. So LitRPG is something all gamers should read or listen to on Audible. Sometimes I think Audible is stronger for LitRPG because there's some people out there who are doing a real good job of voiceovers and talking up and talking through these books. And so check it out. You'll really enjoy these on Audible for sure. They are good on book form as well. In fact, there's some pet peeves for and against, and I'll get into a future video. So LitRPG, the first one I found was called The Land by Alaron Kong, and I absorbed it like there's no tomorrow, because what it did is it ignited the inner gamer in me, because it allowed me to kind of go back there without having to roll the dice with friends I don't have anymore. Speaking of which, there's people out there since I started this video series that they've invited me to their games, and thank you, and I will be contacting you soon about that. I've just been a little bit busy with the work world as well. So The Land was the first. So I'll give you a small list of some beginners that if you haven't read it before, then go read them or listen to them on Audible. And for all you gamers out there, this is a must. I'm telling you, this is a must. You must go and invest a little bit of time in reading LitRPG if you haven't already. For those who don't understand, it's literature RPG, role-playing games. So basically they've put a game inside of a book, and when a character progresses, they show that character progression through statistics pages. Also, most of these books are about post-apocalyptical, meaning things that happen after the world may end, or they talk about being absorbed into or sucked into a new universe or an alternate reality, and then you get to live a new life. This new life is typically something that's more in the genre of fighting, because that's how you grow your character. You get stronger and stronger through fighting. Though I'm hoping to find a few that are not necessarily fighting. That hasn't happened yet. So if anybody knows of any LitRPG that's based on something else other than fighting, that would be great. Now, to a small list of some starters. I'll do 14 or 15 here. I think it's 14. List is 14. So my favorites, not necessarily in any order, but He Who Fights with Monsters, Dungeon Crawler Carl, tongue twister. There is Defiance of the Fall. There's Awaken Online, Critical Failures. There's Novaterra, Alpha Physics. There's the 10 Realms, very good series. There is Portal to Nova Roma, Jake's Magical Market, The Completionist Chronicles, and Dungeon Crafting. Now, you'll get to know some of these authors. Dungeon Crafting is by Jonathan Brooks. The Land by Alaron Kong. 10 Realms, so forth and so on. All right, guys, so those are my list of must-reads for everybody, but especially for gamers. Again, gamers, these books are written for gamers at heart. Shows character progression, shows character growth, shows death cycle of some characters, and how you could build a great platform. I do have some pet peeves, but I have pet peeves with all books. I love books, but some authors go a little bit overboard, and I'll talk about pet peeves later, both in LitRPG and others. So once again, If you have any questions regarding the genre or other books other than what I've listed, or specifics on these books, let me know. Now, later I will be actually going in and reviewing most of these books, giving you kind of a blow-by-blow, so if you haven't read them yet or listened to them yet, could be a little bit of a buyer beware, listener beware, watcher beware. So that'll be coming soon. But again, this list is just to ignite your passion, to say that there's something out there for gamers. It's called LitRPG, and there's a small list of books for you. Blessings, everybody, and I'll talk to you later on the next video. Cheerio.